So like a month or two ago, I was ranking all the songs off of every single 21 Pilots album. When I got to Trench, I was reading the comments and I was surprised about some of the rankings, mainly where people ranked Morph. I realized at this moment that Morph is kind of a cult favorite. Like, it's a lot of people's number ones, number twos. Like, it's in the top 3 for a lot of people. And even on the Twitter community, I noticed shortly after publishing that video, there are a whole bunch of people who just love the song Morph. And it really got me thinking, why do people like Morph so much? And we're gonna answer that question today. Good morning, good afternoon, or good night, depending on when you're watching this. How's it going, guys? First off, I hope you're having a good day today. Hope your day is going well and hope it continues to go well. This is why people like Morph, and I got this through the lovely YouTube community. I asked this on the community tab like months ago, and a lot of people contributed. I reposted it again a couple of weeks ago. More people contributed, and I'll make sure to leave a link down in the description box below so that we can read other people's comments as well, and maybe add your own comments here. We're gonna do like a couple of shout-outs, a couple of read-throughs of the community's comments towards the end of this video, but that's go check out everyone who didn't make it in the video, because there are a lot of comments. But anyway, let's get right into the video. So reason number one why everyone likes Morph, and this is one that kind of confused me, and there were quite a couple people that said that they like the jazzy elements of the song, to which, what exactly do you mean by jazzy elements? Like, I saw this a couple times and I got confused because, like, there really isn't any jazz chords in here at all. There's no real jazz progressions. I assume most people are talking about the sound of the keyboard, because it does sound like a jazz keyboard, I will admit that. But when it comes to the chords, really, there's nothing that jazzy with them, because all for the verse is just C sharp minor to F sharp minor. It's not like in C sharp minor 7 to an F sharp minor 7. Actually, I do kind of like that. And the verse, the chorus is just E, C sharp minor to G sharp minor, F sharp major. Again, it's not like it's an E major 7, C sharp minor 7, to a G sharp half diminished, to a F sharp dominant. It's nothing like that jazzy, really. So I assume most people are talking about the piano in there, but I could be completely wrong. If someone wants to contribute down in the comments section what exactly they mean by jazzy elements, I would definitely love to hear it out. You're talking about the synth section, you're talking about the little cool piano run at the very end that sounds like Toto to me. Let me know down in the comment section below, but it is a reason why a lot of people like the Morph, is because of these jazzy elements. Reason number two why everyone likes Morph comes down to the lore elements of the song, which definitely fair enough. There is a lot of lore in this song. I'm really surprised we didn't get a music video for it, just as how much lore is there, especially in that second verse. They always try to stop me, that Nicholas Bourbaki, he got known for his close, but those who know him most know he goes by Nico. He told me I'm a copy. When heard him mock me, that almost stopped me. Now, we know Nicholas Bourbaki is Nico. In the real life, non-Dima sense, Nicholas Bourbaki was actually a group of mathematicians who did things. Not exactly sure. All I know is Nicholas Bourbaki is mathematicians, but in the 21 Pilots Dima universe, that is in fact one Nico, our favorite bishop. And there is it's also kind of confusing when it talks about morph, because what exactly is morphing into someone else? Is it Trash morphing into a different dragon? Is Tyler morphing from one thing to another? Is Clancy morphing? Who knows? But definitely there's a lot of cool lore elements to the song, and it's just great. It is just great, and a lot of people like the lyrics of the song, which contributes to the lore elements, I believe, and yeah, a lot of people like it for that. Reason number three why people like the song, Josh Dun. That's it. Literally, a lot of people just said not done, not done, not done, Josh Dun. To which, Yeah, that is a pretty cool moment. It really makes the song worth it, doesn't it? Now, usually when I do these, I like to take a look at what people say negative about the song. I've done this with Never Take It, I've done this with Regional at Best, but I'm in a very weird situation to where not a lot of people said anything bad about Morph. Like, I was really surprised. Like, there were a couple people who I'm going to read did have negative comments about it, but there wasn't enough to give me a clear consensus on anything people dislike. Like, for Regional at Best, a lot of people complain about the production, that it's easy. A lot of people complain about Never Take It, just that it doesn't sound like the band. I think there's enough people to give these opinions. However, there's no one that dislikes Morph in one uniform way, and I can't put anything negative here. I can't. So I guess we're just going to go to the comments left on the YouTube community tab. So here are the people. I love Morph. The repeating synth in particular is really beautiful sounding. The jazz elements in the chorus are also great. They mix things up in a nice way, and it features some of Tyler's best constructed rap flows, especially the second verse. Also, lore. Honestly, I have no idea why I love Morph so much. It's just a vibe. Also, not done, not done, not done. Josh Dunn. I love Morph. It's my third favorite off of Trench. The lyrics in it are so poetic in some of his best work, I think. The instrumentation is some of their best also, I think. It's a vibe they have never really gone for other than this. It's almost jazzy. Vocals, A+. Instruments, A+. Lyrics, A+. I love Morph. The sounds are wonderful. The lyrics are interesting both as words themselves, but also how they sound together. But mostly I love the song because it's one of those weird songs that I feel like I can just sit inside, if that makes sense. When I listen to it, it feels like I'm in a room made out of the song, not just listening to it. I don't know if that totally made sense, but that's the main reason why I love it. I never really liked Morph musically, but I love the lyrics because they are just a vibe. But then one day I just decided to learn Morph on piano, and that's when I started to appreciate Morph even more because I started to hear more of the elements in the music. So it changed my perspective of the song completely. So now Morph is my third favorite song on Trench. Morph might be my favorite song, not just 21 Pilots song, for lots of reasons. Sonically, I love the vibe of the song. The lyrics are so existential and interesting to break down. The material is so dense. The chorus feels so haunting and really personally resonates with me. I also love that on one level, it's just a dope song, but then it fits so well within the Dima storyline and adds to it so well. I really love the overall feeling of the song, and the lyrics are interesting and dynamic. It's so fun to decipher them. Something that annoys me the song is the timing of some of the lyrics. Sometimes they feel like they're barely off and they should come a second earlier or later than they do. Another part that I have a love-hate relationship with is how long the instrumental part is. When I'm feeling in the mood for a long bit, it always feels a little cut short. And contradictory to that, when I'm feeling a faster paced song, it always feels a little long. This is especially evident when compared to Levitate or Jumpsuit. Overall, the vocals are beautifully done, and despite everything, it's still one of my favorite songs. Something about it just feels familiar and irreplaceable. Morph is my top second on Trench. I hated it until I saw the live stream and listened to it more, and now I'm in love. I love the vocals, I love the production, and like the reverbs in the song. I'm sorry if I don't know the correct term. Some of the lyrics are slightly cringe, but other than that, I love it. Edit 1 month later. Still probably one of my favorite songs off Trench. I cannot get enough of the song. My opinion echoes a lot of other responses. Musically, it's a bop. Lyrically, it's beautiful and thought-provoking. It can apply to real life as well as lore, which is one thing I always appreciate about 21 Pilots. It's one of the greatest songs off of Trench. I think the production is outstanding and sounds brilliant, especially compared to a lot of other songs being released at that time. I'm glad they stuck to the 21 Pilots sounds. This song is so much fun to listen to. Some of my favorite instrumentals. Such a cool vibe, and the lyrics are so freaking lore heavy and important. Where else do you hear Nicholas Rabaki spelled out like that in a song? The answer is nowhere. In the ones and zeros, a feng shui connection, and just like, yeah, I get really in a really good mood when the song comes on. Pros. Awesome lore behind it. Tyler's vocals, really good. Vulture noises throughout the song which give it a cool vibe. Cons: drums are a little simple, the rap part is a little short, the piano at the beginning sounds like an unfinished demo, the instrumental goes on a bit too long. I love Morph the song, but it's kind of slow though, and it doesn't really build up much, so it's a bit bland. I like Morph because I relate to the lyrics and to my struggles as a transgender woman. The idea of morphing into someone new and feeling like a ghost are both incredibly familiar feelings to me in their regards, so for that reason it will always have a special place in my heart. If asked, I could try to give a more in-depth explanation. I think Morph is too one-dimensional and slow. If it was a little shorter, maybe I would like it more. That being said, I really like the synths in the background and the infamous "Josh Dunn" line. Controversial, Morph is better than Chlorine. Well, at least to me anyway. Morph is my favorite on the album along with Cut My Lip. I think both really resonate with especially when Trench was released because they both totally summed up where I was in my life. They will always mean so much to me because of that. And also, I just love the sound of it. Fun fact, I recorded that part twice because I hit go on here and it went to a different setting, so it never recorded the first time. But that was the opinions of the people. So, as I mentioned before in the introduction of this, there are a lot of other comments in the thread that is going to be linked in the description box below, so make sure to go read those if you want more opinions, and or you can leave your thoughts down in the comment section below. Why do you like Morph so much? And if you don't like Morph, I definitely want to hear from you because I want to know your opinions as well. Also, please explain to me the whole Jazzy element so I can understand, because man, I like that. Not necessarily that jazzy. But anyway guys, that is it for today's video. My throat is dry, I am super tired, my contacts are bothering me. So I'm at this and I'm going to go to bed. Anyway, I will see you all later. I don't know when this is going to release. If it's going to release tonight as I record this or tomorrow night. Either way, I see 21 Pilots on Saturday, so that's a plus. But anyway guys, I'll see you all later. Goodbye, and good night. More importantly, have a good day, and I'll see you later.